Today's going to be a great workout. It's in two parts. The first part is going to be a really great cardio piece, and then the second part is going to be a push-up challenge. So for part one, you need your timer, and you need to set it for 20 rounds of 50 seconds on with 10-second rest. There's 4 different exercises, but instead of doing them one after the other, you're actually going to do exercise 1 5 times in a row before moving on to exercise 2, and then doing that one 5 times in a row, and so on. So the first one is going to be high knees. So you're just going to run in place, bringing your knees all the way up to hip level, making sure that you hold your abs nice and tight. You're just going to keep this going at a really good pace for the full 50 seconds. The next one is going to be squat touchdowns. So you want to squat down, making sure that your knees aren't going over your toes, pushing that butt back. And then as you get down low enough so that you can actually touch the ground. And you're going to do a little jump with these. And you're just going to keep going here. If you're a beginner, you can take the jump part out, or if you have problems with your knees, don't go down as low. You can just do a regular squat here, making sure that you really squeeze the booty at the top. The next one's going to be mountain climbers. So, down into the push-up position. Back nice and straight, no butts up in the air, no sagging down here. And we're going to do these like a strict mountain climber. So, instead of running your feet, you're actually going to move them so that they land at the same time. So it's going to be here, here. And this really makes you work your core that much more. So making sure that you keep it nice and tight. If you are a beginner, you can step the feet in like this. And then the last exercise is going to be side lunge hops. I've definitely done these before. So you want to get down into a side lunge position so your feet are on the same plane. This leg is going to be straight, which is my left leg. My right leg is going to bend, and I want to touch my opposite hand, so my left hand, down to the ground, right in front of my right foot. And making sure that your back is straight. You don't want to be rounded. So, and here, you're just going to hop. So basically, where my left foot is, my right foot is going to go. And if you're new, again, you can take out the hop and just do the side lunge. That's part one. And then for part two, you just need to set your timer on stopwatch for 8 minutes. You're going to do 10 reps of 4 different push-up exercises. So the first one is going to be, a push-up jack. So you're going to do 10 repetitions of push-up, and as you go down, you're going to hop your feet out. So again, always keeping the back straight, abs nice and tight. And as I go down, my feet go out. And then when I push up, my feet come in. So it should look like this. This is really challenging. So what you can always do is do the push-up and then do the jack out. You can even do the push-up on your knees, then come all the way up and do the jack out there. So 10 reps of that. And then the next one, you're going to do push-ups, and then when you come up, you're going to touch your shoulders. So you're going to go down, touch a shoulder. Go down, touch a shoulder. And the goal with these is to make sure that you keep your hips really flat the whole time. So when I touch my shoulder, I don't want to be twisting my hips. I really want to keep them nice and flat as I touch. And a way to help your balance out and make it a little bit easier is to keep your feet wide. So the closer my feet are together, the harder it's going to be. If you put them a little bit wider or even widest, it's going to really help you keep those hips flat so that you can touch the shoulder. And the next one is similar, but you're going to do a hip tap. So same deal, back straight, abs tight, keeping your feet a little bit wide, probably about hip distance apart. So I'm going to push up, and then I'm going to touch the same side hip. Push up, same side hip. And then the last one, you're going to actually cross a leg underneath your body as you go down for the push-up. So in the push-up position, I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to cross it underneath me. And I'm going to push up here. Bring it back. Push up here. For beginners, I would say just don't do that one at all. What you can do instead is do a push-up on your knees, come up, and then cross knee to elbow. And for the previous two also, you can always do those on your knees, the shoulder tap or the hip tap. So you can push up, touch the shoulder, push up, and touch the hip like that. So 8 minutes straight of that, 10 repetitions for each of the 4, and just get through as many cycles as you can.